That's another really scary point. You can actually get into a fight right there, and you only have Cloud. No, we cannot load a save ever, unless I'm ending the session. We don't get to retry anything. Everything's permanent. I would put maybe like all fire on Barrett or something, but I just don't think these fights are really worth it. They don't give you much XP. Rather just save my MP. Don't steal anything. Actually, we should fight this. It won't do much damage. That's safer than trying to run and getting something stolen. What do you mean he dodged? They're also really slow, so... Yep, definitely worth the fight there. Yeah, I think they skipped their first turn. I think they skipped their first turn, and then they steal, and then they like skip another turn, and then they run. Something like that. Copyright, copyright, steals all my money. Could be a decent farm if that was the only fight, but there's other fights. I want to name Red 13 Chopsticks, but I don't think there's enough letters. Yeah, I love the random, like, joke of the wife swinging around the really huge husband there. I use keyboard, actually, which is odd, but when I started running this game way back in the day, I was like, well, you know, I say that, but it's kind of the same today, too, but I spend like 50% of the time playing the game and 50% of the time either coding the game or looking at the code or making videos about the game or whatever. And so, like, whenever I was editing, I'd be editing on my keyboard and then jumping over to the game and jumping back to my editing software. So I just stayed on controller or stayed on keyboard. So I just got used to playing it on keyboard. So really I can play it on either, but I just got used to playing it on keyboard after a while. I still played on controller when we did like the PS4 challenge and stuff, but I have 19 grenades. I have an ether to sell. I need to buy batteries. Batteries are 600, I think, or 400. Maybe that's where I was getting the 400 number from. Could also buy mithril bangles here, but gotta admit, money is a bigger problem than I thought it would be, just because I want to buy so many grenades. But I think buying more grenades is more useful than having like 2 extra armor. Might as well give her that. I can sell it. Okay, it's 300. So I might have enough for... I have exactly enough for 1 mithril armlet. Give it to Barrett. When do damage items like grenades stop being worth? Pretty much after you leave Midgar. You can buy Molotovs in Costa del Sol, and they're okay for a bit. Also, right arms are busted if you take the time to steal them from bombs. But stealing them can be really rough. But in terms of just buying them in the store and immediately using them for massive damage, really only Midgar. Then also, dragon scales are very good for a long time once you get access to them. But those are a steal as well. Actually, they're also a drop. What's this item? High potion, I think. It's worth getting because there's no fights here. It's something not great. Is it actually an ether? Oh yeah. Very useful. I could even go back and sell it. Kind of want to, not gonna lie. I could get a mithril bangle for Tifa. And I have to fight with Tifa for the entire... Well... Never mind. I really only have one fight. One forced fight, because we're taking the stairs. I mean, we're definitely barging in, guys. Wouldn't be a challenge run without barging in. Couldn't call myself an elite Final Fantasy VII gamer if I didn't barge in. Yeah, he comes back with whatever HP he had. That save point isn't nearly large enough. Don't worry, my mod will fix that. We're busting in. To the stairs. Yet another challenge we have to take the stairs on. By the way, you know that thing in the Gi cave, like the slime on the floor that if you run on and you fly forward and get hit by the wall? I'm pretty sure that takes percentage damage. So like if we accidentally hit that, it would smack our entire party for like 1,000 HP or something. Also, another funny thing, the motorcycle section, if we don't do that well, all that's damage. Every time Cloud gets hit, takes like 100 damage. Actually, I don't think it's 100. I think it's less, because I remember looking back at my old Necrosis mod, I got hit like 2 or 3 times. I took like 70 damage or something. That might actually be coded to not be percentage. Or it's just they don't do much damage. But still, it's damage. Spoon, ... All sorts of weird little things you wouldn't think about are gonna affect this. I don't remember Rolling Claw doing percentage. Who does Rolling Claw? We will forever remember fork, spoon, and knife. The trio who saved the world. Oh god, juice tank? Well, luckily we're past that. I didn't even think about that when I was going through there. Yo, thank you, Brett. How's it going, Alundra? Better watch out for the dragon cannon. Scariest enemy in the game. Alright, wait. I think that's all we got here. Just gotta throw grenades and pray. I gotta run to the bathroom again. Give me 1 minute. Thank you guys again for everything and all the crazy support and everything. You're the best. Be right back. I'm sorry. My thoughts and prayers go out to everybody who I've destroyed Final Fantasy VII for. Whether it be the dead pixels or the Ka-Oshin. Alright, here we go. Don't hit Cloud. Would appreciate. Should have thrown that grenade on this guy, but... Where are the dead pixels? Everywhere. Every single 9 in the entire game. Ooh, dropped a trank for me. I hope Tongs is alright. The oversized fuel gauge. Alright, lock in. Don't mess this up. Unnecessary damage. If I remembered the speedrun strat, I'd probably just do that because I'd be more comfortable than doing it on the fly, even though it's harder. We also need to make sure we get the password first try so that we get Elemental. Elemental obviously won't absorb for us, but it will lower damage and negate damage. which is massive. Urban planning is what? Bomb? I think. Mako. It will not negate the emotional damage. I think the only spell elemental thing right now is the Soldier Thirds casting Ice. They cast Ice, right? So we could give Cloud Ice Elemental. Other than that, not much to say. I hate to say it, but I might need to get a new monitor. My monitor's like starting to flip out. I got these weird black lines at the bottom. And it's like flipping out every once in a while. I've had issues with this monitor ever since I got it, but it's just never actually fully died. I've had it for like a year, so not very old. But I've had issues with this thing ever since I got it. It like randomly turns off when switching, like when I switch inputs, which I do pretty often, it'll just turn off instead of switching the input. Let's see. All is nice. Star Pendant is massive. Put that on Cloud and never take it off. For like the rest of Midgar. And then the 4 slots is okay. But not really for now. It'll be more useful later. Can't equip that much materia anyways. I could equip Cloud with the 4 slots and stack him with a little more magic materia for more magic stats. But I'm just gonna be throwing grenades anyways, for the most part. There's not too much super scary here, but not much I want to fight. Hey chat, did you know that when you place the first Midgar parts in the bottom right hand corner of the Midgar model, it opens all the chests? Never gets old. We will be getting Frog Song for a very specific reason. I'm not joshing you. Not draking you, not joshing you. Not even Meganing you. That's the hole for the door. Yes, you do still have to get them all one by one, but you can pick whichever one you want. But only if you place the first one in the bottom right-hand corner. Flush for good luck. Yes, it does. Yes. We're getting Frog Song just so more people will buy Touch Me F blankets. Touch Me F blankets on sale right now, exclamation mark. Merch. Go buy a Touch Me F blanket. Every time you flush, it reduces the price by 1 cent. Do stuff. Get money. Hold my water bill. All right. Extremely scary boss coming up. Mr. Sample. Less scary on weight, though. Back when we did the original, we played it on active. On weight, he won't be as bad. But he starts the fight by poisoning the entire party. Now, Cloud's protected with the star pendant, but the other two, most of the time, will get poisoned. And with our HP being 9s, every single tick of poison does 300 damage. So we need to quickly throw antidotes and then quickly kill him before he does it again. Not to mention the goons also chip damage you the whole fight. So we want to get out of this one as quickly as possible. Guess we could level up poison instead of restore. Am I crazy or do these guys cast fire? Don't they cast fire? Or am I making that up? Other than that, set the game to wait, throw grenades, pray. How's it going, Rick? Welcome to Ironman Necrosis. This is a challenge and a mod at the same time. The mod sets all of our HP and MP to 9,999 and 999, but then we can never increase it. So it's a marathon through the entire game to beat the game with just 1 health bar. And then Ironman makes us do it all in one shot. If we lose our party members, especially Cloud, we got to reset the whole game. We are attempting to beat the entire game on 1 health bar with no resets. There's tons of other things that come into play, like, for example, we don't get limits because our HP is too high. No, you cannot heal. Nothing heals you. You can't absorb, ins don't heal you, items don't heal you, nothing heals you. You have 1 health bar the whole game, and 1 MP bar the whole game. So any magic we cast is permanently removing MP from our pool for that character. It is technically possible, because I've done it before, not Iron Man. But Iron Man adds a lot of problems, because in the original challenge, I could... Oh, I forgot I'm taking out one of you. In the original challenge, I could redo stuff over and over again. So, for example, if I got into this fight and poison took out too much HP, I could just reset and try again until we had a fight that poison didn't hit a lot. In fact, we redid this fight a bunch until either Red 13 or Barrett dodged the poison. But here I can't do it. Here, whatever happens, happens. Yeah, we should take out Tifa. So we could do chop sticks if we spell sticks incorrectly. We could do spork. I feel like spork fits him. He's spiky. Okay, ATB. I think I want to wait for breath. Although I can throw one grenade. The other two I need to wait. And they both got hit, unfortunately. Nice, didn't take a single tick. Power of weight. So yeah, each one of those ticks would have done 300 damage. But because we waited and had ATB right when we got poisoned, we were able to dodge it. Is naming Yuffie chopsticks racist? Yeah, I don't think we'll be doing that. Regardless of whether or not we think it's racist or not, probably just will dodge that one. Ouch. Nice. Pretty good fight. Later in the game, enemies do 2,000 to 3,000 damage. How do you deal with that? Yes. For those of you that are new to the channel, we actually did this challenge with only Cloud. We did Necrosis Cloud only. It was the hardest challenge I think we've ever done on the channel. We did end up completing it, but with a lot of trial and error and a lot of resetting. So even Necrosis Mod Cloud only is doable. Just trying to decide if I should do that yet, but yeah, I think I should. And you can get the talisman. And our boy comes with a lot of materia. And we can't give him any more magic yet. I could have just taken Red 13 out, I guess, but... Leave it once. Will do, buddy, will do. I gotta be really careful with these elevators. I don't soft lock. One damage, please. I just love this. Back to the good old days, Final Fantasy VII challenge runs that we have no idea how they're going to go. Throwing caution to the wind. It's great to have everyone here for this. there's anything else, talk to my secretary. Immediately throws us in jail. Throwing caution to the wind. Was there any challenge that you failed? No. I mean, there's like challenges that we've... Like Cloud Solo, we got to a point where we were stuck and then we had to backtrack. But in terms of like, we started a challenge and then decided it was impossible, no. I think we've even done Emerald and Ruby Weapon in all of our challenges. Some way, somehow, even if it was like bending the rules or going to get Knights of the Round or something. This challenge will probably be the first that we don't beat the weapons. Because we'd only get one shot at them. But yeah, somehow, some way, we've made it happen. Even Mono Mod, we were able to beat Emerald. Which is probably the most insane single fight I've ever done. If I had to pick one. Let's give you the... No, let's give you the talisman. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-ba. You get cover. You get lightning. You get fire. And that's kind of it. You need to get ice. You get the better version of fire. And that's all we can equip. We have too much HP. Just equip those instead. We're so low leveled. The no grinding is starting to catch up to us. Run, 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 run. Not a good fight. Get me out of that immediately. Those are just potions. Hero drinks cap at 100. So they give 30, but then the last one only gives you 10. We can fight him. He also poisons, but he gave us a preemptive. Okay, never mind. We do frickin' negative damage. Good lord, we do no damage. Should just thrown a grenade. That was kind of worth it to give Cloud a level, though. Yeah, I should just start chucking grenades. I think I have enough for the rest of Midgar and then some. I bought quite a lot. Instead of absorbing, they just nullify, Marcus. So yes, they're still useful. Tax, you've been here since the beginning of the stream. I'm not answering that question. You've been here for at least 7 of the times I've said it. There are no loopholes, and even if there was a loophole, we wouldn't use it, because that's the point of the challenge. Stop looking for loopholes. There's no reason to look for a loophole. Bolt Ring will be interesting because I'd have to run away from fights, which would give us damage. And honestly, the Bolt Ring is useful for like one fight. It's useful for Schizo, which Schizo final attack does hurt.